This is my Coleman CT200U-EX mini bike. It was purchased stock and I did a lot of changes. Look under the video description. I'm going to add all the changes, the features, and probably put some links. If you have any questions on here, post them and I'll help out. So basically, I had this stock. Then I added the torque converter. Then I added the Tolson 212R MK2 race engine. Then later on I built that up to a stage 3 with billet, flywheel and rod, and the 26-pound valve springs and the 26mm style carburetor and some other stuff. I just wanted to give a general overview. I don't want to make a super long video, and I could break the small videos up that you're interested in. So anyways, this is the front disc brake kit I added. I've got a separate video on that that's pretty detailed, but it's an MB200 front disc brake kit, which was a near drop-in. There's just a very minor change I had to do with the spacing with the washers, but otherwise it's a direct drop-in. This added tremendous stopping power, incredible. It's well worth it. If you're thinking about getting it, get it. I added the LED headlights. I got a tachometer here and a GPS speedometer. A Harley Davidson Springer seat I custom put on here. Which helps a lot. It made a huge difference. The torque converter, I'll add the specs under the video description. Heavy duty chain, stock 50-tooth rear sprocket. I'm looking at my notes with the 9-tooth front sprocket. It was a 10. I added the back tail light here. And the fake gas tank is a 12-volt battery. I'll put the specs on that too. Basically, you could use any 12-volt battery you could possibly put in here that'll fit. So I put the battery in and I put in foam to protect it from shock. I put on a motorcycle muffler, which helped a lot. It gives it a nice deep, strong tone. And I'll put video links to that. I have this running. I have it running with a muffler with dB silencers, with and without them. I've got a heat shield on here, which helps tremendously. Back is all stock, but I have high performance brake shoes. I'll put a link to those if you're interested. Billet flywheels and their billet connecting rod, 26-pound valve springs. There's a high performance 265 camshaft, 26mm carburetor, and that's pretty much it on the engine. And of course the exhaust header. I put on these brake pedals, which are real nice. I found a video on YouTube on how to do it. It's pretty easy. This adds a lot bigger surface area and your feet don't slip off. And I added a mirror too. The bright is very, very bright, and it'll last about 3 to 4 hours with this particular battery. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a general idea what this is, and then I'll break down in detail and with more short videos on specifications that you're interested in. If you're wondering what this is a plexiglass shield here. I put this in here to keep the water and mud from the tire splashing onto the air intake, and it works pretty good. I think that's about it. I'll continue one more time around here, and then that should do it. For the muffler, I just added a straight piece of iron I got at Home Depot. Looped around here, and it's nice and strong. I already have a video that's running, so there's no sense in adding to this one. I'll just put a link to it. Like I said, I don't want a super long video here. But this is very, very, very powerful. I could pull wheelies quite easily at 12 miles an hour just by punching it. A lot of torque, a lot of pickup, a lot of acceleration. And I've got it geared for speed because I do all hills. So I'm in the low 50 mile per hour, but I could easily get in the 60s or higher very easily by either changing the 50 tooth in the back or the 9 tooth in the front. But that's not what I'm after. You can pause the video if you want to check something in detail. You should be able to zoom in too. I'll list the paint. I use an epoxy paint this time, and it worked pretty good. I'll list that in the sandpaper too, in the details. Okay, that'll do it. Thanks for watching.